Alright, it is the Crandon 100, and unfortunately, not a very big field. I think having to buy the track or buy the car or both, along with NFL football, has probably put a few people off. But unfortunately for the people that signed up with Pro 2s, for the Pro 2 Lights, they are, well, they're just going to have to try to finish and set goals for themselves. We've got how many in this? We've got 12, 13, 14, 15 Pro 4s. Track is not going to reset. We're doing 100 laps. There is possibility of cautions, and that's what I got to figure out right now, because I don't want to have to do card draws. So first off, since I'm going to know when the yellows are happening, I have to decide what my pit strategy is going to be, and it will be pit only when Billy pits. So I guess that is probably the best possibility, because he's going to be able to react towards everything. Now if for some reason he's behind me, then I will pit the next lap. Next up, we have, how many cautions are we going to have? 1 to 3. And 2 cautions. Okay. 2 cautions in the race. Now, when are they happening? At 60 minutes, which we may not even get to. And at 90 laps. Okay, those are both probably right around the same. So I'm going to go ahead and do it one more time, but 90 laps for sure. And 10 minutes in. Okay. That will work better. So people will be wondering if 10 minutes is the only caution, and then when we hit the 90 laps, or the leader gets the 90 laps, then they will find out that we've got a short shootout to the end. So short shootout, long middle stint, and short shootout at the end. You can see the times up here. Matthias, I've been watching his videos. His spotter says it, and I just need to figure out how to say it, but I think it's Matthias. Adam, Vernon, Billy, my dad, Brandon, myself, Justin, Sean, Dan, but the times are changing as the track develops. Yes, green flag pit stops are going to be a thing because of where the cautions are getting pulled here. And tire changes and fueling. Now, the fixed set, the fuel is only 10 gallons, but you can put 12 in, so that will add some laps to what we can do versus what we start with. But since we're having that caution 10 minutes in, that's going to change some things up. Hopefully Billy pits on that first caution, but we're at the mercy of whatever he does. And hopefully we're not ahead of him at that caution, otherwise I'm going to have to adjust and pit like a lap later, which isn't going to be fun. So I'm going to grid set 2 minutes, just because everyone's expecting qualifying probably, just to make sure. I'm guessing Sheldon has decided he doesn't want to race a boring race by himself, forcing Jeff to do the boring race by himself. And I'm going to just kind of let everything load up. It is a random grid. Or did it go by practice times? Nope. It's a random grid, and it put the fastest guy on pole. Well, that's something. And Sheldon's back, so alright. Glad I extended that. Looks like we've got a couple of people in the middle here. Just missing me, and then... Oh, and it decided to put the Pro 2 lights at the back, so who are we missing? Who is it? Sean that we're missing? There we go. Alright, we got everyone. I'm loading in. Should be able to roll off now.
Next time by, line up on the left side.
Nope, we gotta wait the 30 seconds, but that's fine.
The estimated SOF is 2062. It's competitive out there. Head down, stay sharp.
Alright, so I have to figure out when 10 minutes is, and then I have to remember lap 90 for the leaders, no matter where I'm at. But it's time to roll off. I assume... Do we even have a pace truck? Okay, pace truck instantly in.
Pace car is off.
Not often that you do a rolling start here, but I absolutely despise the land rush because it just ends up taking everyone out. With a 100 lap race, you don't need to RNG the start. Billy is ahead of us in the 57 there. And we are about to go green for 100 laps. It's going to be kind of awkward for the back of the field in this first turn.
Green flag, green flag.
That was weird. I'm going to clear all just in case something strange happened there. And we're looking at 1 hour and 4 minutes on the clock on Racelabs, if I can remember to do that. So the track is going to go through some evolution. We'll get a fuel reading here. Back Sean there. We all jam up for a second.
47.948.
Stay out wide here for a moment. A little bit slicker out in the marbles, it felt like.
Clear on the left.
It's okay. Just trying to be safe. Don't need to get damaged or spun. Alright. Now we clear him a little bit, and I should be able to run how I want to run now.
45.537.
Now the fast people that got a bad random draw, they're going to want to make up as much as they can early on so that the caution actually helps them. Actually, the time changed again on the race link, so I'm gonna base it off of, we had, what, probably have done
44.388.
maybe I can,
The car in
there we go.
one just at the fastest lap.
2 minutes and 12 seconds so far by the leader. Once that goes over 10 minutes, then I will throw the caution. And hopefully cautions work, but I assume they do. Overall though, clean right now. We are going to be getting into lap traffic. The poor Pro 2 lights. It's going to be brutal on them. We can go 17 more laps.
44.499.
2 minutes 55 on the time. Hopefully Billy doesn't have like some dumb plan to pit early, because you will go a lap down as you pit under green. It's going to be interesting though to watch this track evolve and see what it does to the tires. Because you don't often get to do long races with these. We've only done one. That was at Wild West. And the track really changed, and it was like you had to go find the actual moisture to get it to turn. Otherwise it was getting really, really tight on the slick, which was surprising. Matthews, though, 1.9 seconds out. Oh, got a bumper sitting on the ground. Last time he crossed the line, 4 minutes 24, so probably gonna be around lap 18 when we get to that 10-minute mark, which is gonna be close to the pit stops, which means that Billy should pit under yellow and he won't pick a bad strategy for us. Just single file right at the moment though, because it's a 100-lap race. There's no need to go knock off fenders and burn down your tires. Although we don't have to do what Billy does in the pits. We just have to pit when he pits. And that's basically on fuel, but I think I'm going to take tires every time. Yeah, so lap 16, it'll probably be the 10-minute mark. Rice all of a sudden is flying. Oop, and I don't know what the hell I did there, but all of a sudden it was just going out wide. Well, we won't be fixing damage, that's for sure. I was just trying to get him past us because he was looking super quick all of a sudden. Got Vernon just behind. And the leader's at 6 minutes, 35 seconds. Kind of handicapped with only a single monitor. I know I'm not the only one, but when you can toss these things as much as we do, can't see where the cars are.
44.50.
It's kind of scary. Jim's having a good run, sitting in 4th up there. Billy and Matthews have just vanished. Force feedback's getting a little odd feeling in points. Got Jeff up here getting lapped, just trying to stay out of the way.
44.473.
I wanted to offer a situation that people, you know, could run a free car and only have to buy the track.
Clear. All right. Clear.
But unfortunately, we just didn't have enough takers on that with everything going on. But that's fine. Hopefully they have fun just competing, trying to finish. Leader at 8:48 now. I am definitely getting slower. Bryce has started working up in the loose stuff, and it seems to have found him some speed with the big slides and everything too. 9:32.
44.233.
We will be going to a caution. And I will go ahead and... It's going to be weird how this all works. I'm going to throw it after he crosses the line, because the pace car is going to be behind us. So it could get all funky. Plus everyone's got to catch up. Oops, that's not what I wanted.
The yellow flag is out. Line up.
There we go.
Pit road is closed right now. Catch up. 17 car.
So back of the field's got to get caught up. But hopefully everyone will be able to, as long as they don't slow down too much. Now we just focus on, does Billy pit or not? I assume everyone's going to. Thankfully both the Pro 2 lights got lapped, so they're still on the same lap as each other. I think. Alright, we have caught up. I assume everyone else will. We are going to take full fuel and tires.
Pit road's open.
Billy is pitting. Everybody's pitting. Clear all.
Pit box in 2, 1. Right here.
And we're sharing pit stalls, so that's going to cause some confusion. Everyone's going to be trying to find their stalls. Alright, everyone's entered pit road. Oh, what just happened there? What is going on back there?
Move it, move it.
Okay, there must be a bug in shared stalls or something.
Line up, single file.
That's unfortunate.
Catch up 3, car. Catch up 10, car.
I really hope someone didn't just get wrecked out because of that. Tires were 74 and 93, 98 on the rears. 74s on the front. So I don't think you need to take tires every time. Very surprised that the fronts are worn more, but maybe they're a softer tire. I really hope someone didn't get wrecked out and that was just some weird prediction code thing happening.
1 to go, next time by. Line up on the right side.
Billy only took fuel,
Catch up
it looks
3,
like.
car.
He has gained the lead.
Catch up 3, car. 47.984.
Maybe all spread out here, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and add one more pace lap so everyone can catch up.
We're not going green. Not going
Otherwise, that's gonna make it not fun for everyone. So somehow we're in 5th. I guess maybe some people were getting damage fixed or something. But now it is long run time. Wait, why is
Catch up 3, car.
why is it? Oh, we're doing double file start. Are we doing double
One left to
file?
green.
Oh my god, my pedals just died again. Fuck me. That is
All the damage is repairable.
that is annoying. Sweet. All right, well, guess we're watching the rest of the race. And I'm ordering a new wire. Very annoying.
The pace car is off. Be ready.
Yeah, it's not saying double file start, so it's confusing everyone. I gotta find a camera. Billy is gone. That's gonna cause issues.
Green, green, green.
So I'm gonna have to clear all. But we got to battle Billy and Matthias. Justin behind, then Jim, Sean, Brandon, Logan, Dakota, Vernon, Dan, my dad, Bryce, and my dad's a lap down somehow. I don't know what's going on. Adam, I think, was the flipped car. Just not a good sequence there. And maybe I just let this thing play out to the end now, since we've seen that there's issues with the pit stops.
Go, go, go.
Yeah, I wish I could go, but gas don't work. Yeah, I think what I'll do is, contact. They both get way out of sorts. Billy is over the bankment. let's just make sure. Uh-oh. And then we got Sean going around there. What is happening? So, now out front. Oh, no. Did he wreck? Oh, he got stuck on the wall. We didn't even see that. The two fastest cars come together, and that completely ruins his race. This is a bad luck race. I just, everything is going wrong. So Jim is now in second. Justin is the leader. Go ahead and unhook my wheel. And I will go order new pedals and, well, maybe just a new wire first. I have no idea what's going on with it. It could be that it's just loose on the inside of the pedals, but I don't know what to do. So Billy is back up to third now. Brandon in fourth. Dakota is fifth. Logan sixth. Vernon, Bryce. My dad is in 12th, a lap down. Again, I don't know how he went a lap down. And then Sean's recovering in 9th place. Justin up front. Matthew is back out there. He is in 13th. Is he a lap down? He is 1 lap down. So he's going to be hoping for a caution. Unfortunately, that caution's not going to come. But if he could get a caution at the right time, then he could get back into it. But he might be able to get back around a lot of people because he is very quick. Justin running way out wide. Jim running the inside. Let's hop on board. Just kind of see how the track is evolving. Ugh. Let's do this. So we got a little bit of a slick spot already forming up. 26 laps in there. In this corner, nothing. Maybe a little moisture on the inside, and then way out wide you've got the marbles around there. A little bit of slick forming right there on the exit on the bottom. And then the high-speed banked corners are slicking up. So it'll be interesting to see how those lines affect people. Back here, let's watch Dan. Yeah, we'll still do the caution at lap 90, and I hope no one has some weird glitch that ruins their race. Logan and Dakota fighting for 5th spot right now. Dakota gets a little swapped up there. Really wide there. Up front, Brandon not letting Billy get away. And Jim not letting Justin get away. Running two completely different lines. So everyone pit on lap 16. You can do about 22, but we had the caution in there as well, so it's going to be 38, 40. Lap 40, we should start seeing people pit, and that's probably right around where you want to pit anyways to do 20, 20, 20, 20. Back here, Billy, Crandon, still right on top of each other. All four of these guys still right on top of each other. Great clean racing happening. My dad is now in essentially 9th. Again, I have no idea what happened to put him a lap down. Did he get a black flag or fall out? Oh, weird. What? I don't understand. Oh, that's practice. I was like, how did he get going again? What happened here? Oh, he wrecked. He gets pushed wide there into the fence. He loses time, and he must have just got lapped, or he was fixing damage. A little error there with the level of detail on the wheels. Matthew is in 12th. He is still in last. Where are our Pro 2s? We've got Sheldon leading. He's about to get lapped. And Jeff just getting passed by 3rd and 4th, who are still battling as they have, running their same lines. Jim looks like he got a little bit tighter there on corner entry. All four of these guys still connected. Bryce was looking really strong in that first run. Get a different camera angle for a bit. So, Justin running around the top still. Jim still running down low. The Pro 2 light. Slows Justin up just a tiny bit, and now he's going to be wide, but I think he was running wide anyways. Back here, all four of them still somewhat near. Dan starting to fall just a tiny bit off, and then Bryce, holy crap, that's a line. So much so that the Pro 2 light gets on his inside, and he is about to lose a fender. Just hanging on for now. How long will it last? Dan's missing a left front. We've got Vernon missing a right rear. Dakota's got all of his. And now we're working around Pro 2 light here for 3rd and 4th. He holds it nice and low. It actually doesn't look too much slower at this stage of the race. Brandon goes wide there, but keeps it off everything. Maybe that's where you're supposed to be. Dakota taking a look on the inside. Logan finding that slick. Really getting slicked off there over that hill. I'm surprised this corner hasn't slicked off more with as much as everyone throws it in, but maybe everyone's in just so many different lines that it doesn't really affect it. They almost come together. Logan's gonna try the crossover, but just not enough there. But Dakota gets a little crossed up. Logan gets a little tight down in the slick. And they're still battling hard. But this is allowing Vernon to pull away. But he might have been pulling away to begin with. Logan really wide and sideways. Dakota puts the block on, then Dan sneaks in there, and just a little bit of contact. Everyone survives. With Bryce now catching the tail end of this. Oh, Dakota nearly puts it in the beam. Now they got to work their way around the Pro 2 Lite of Sheldon. Dakota gets a massive run off the corner. He's going to throw it in really hard. Contact though with Logan. He's trying to cut back down, and then they stop. Sheldon just disappears there at that point. Not good timing of all that, but everyone survives except for Dan's right rear fender. Oh, it's back. And Bryce's right rear still hanging on by a thread. Matthews has gotten around my dad. We got Raymond here in 10th place. And Jeff in 2nd place in class. But for the lead, they are still on top of each other, but it's going to come down to the pit stops now. We've got to be closing in on the fuel range. Neither of your top two pit. Crandon has pulled away from Billy, gotten around him and pulled away. Not sure if something happened, but no one pitting. I think if I was one of these guys, I would pit just to get out of this mess and try to get some clean track. Logan goes way wide. And Bryce turning it on right at the end of a stint again, but he keeps having nowhere to go with it. Nope, contact. That right rear is still hanging on there. Logan, his is loose now as well. And Dakota and Bryce and Dan into the pits. Do we have any of the leaders in the pits? We do not. Will they be coming in this time? Oh, and hey, new leader. Jim has got the lead. What are they doing? Justin heading in. Going in hot. Sliding out wide. Don't flip your truck, however. Adam did that. Don't get a speeding penalty. So Dan has come out just behind the leader. Bryce just ahead of Jim. And then Dakota is still on pit road. So he might have got himself a speeding penalty or is taking tires. But I think Bryce likes these old tires, so if he didn't take tires. That's probably the move for him. Is Jim coming in this time? He is not. He is continuing on. We'll look for a battle out here. Everyone's spread out. Billy's on pit road, so we can pit now. Logan coming back out in 9th place. Vernon in 3rd. Crandon in 2nd. And kind of closing in on Jim here. Jim is staying out again. Brandon heading in. Definitely not attacking it like everyone else, so he's going to lose a bit of time. Yeah, he's going to lose a lot of time on that. He's first pit stall. Vernon in as well. He's not quite attacking like the others did. So a lot of time to be gained in the pit stall, or in the pit entry. Here comes Justin. We will see once Jim pits how this cycles out for him. And will Jim be pitting? He's going around for another lap. The unlimited fuel tank. Brandon just coming out of the pits, and he has lost out a lot of time there. Bryce has gotten around him now. Billy is way up there. So yeah, that pit entry cost Brandon quite a bit of time. You see the track though really starting to slick up now. So tires going to be able to handle it for 2 stints. Jim coming in this time. He has decided he's going in hotter, not quite as hot as Justin did. He's on pit road. Vernon in 8th, a lap down. Logan, and here comes Justin. So, who's going to come away with the lead? Justin working around, heading towards the pit entry. Jim still on pit road. I hear an engine. And Jim, nope, that's my dad coming out of the pits. Jim is just leaving pits. So I think he also took tires. Plus Justin's pit entry was just crazy, crazy hot. So he has now got a 9-second lead over Jim. Billy is right about a little bit closer than he was before. Brandon is back here now with Bryce. He's gotten around Bryce. Dan has cleared Vernon and Logan. And we are almost to the halfway point. It's going to be a long one. But unfortunately, the random wheel has given us a NASCAR scenario. So it's going to be late caution, fresh tires, battle to the end. Hopefully everyone stays clean. It's been fairly clean for what this is. But Billy closing in on Jim, possibly. Still not seeing this corner slick out, so it just must be much thicker. My dad is leaving the pits again. Interesting strategy. Raymond now up into 9th. Let's go static cam for a bit. away just a little there. Gets around. Sheldon, Billy gets around now. All right, back on board. The audio is, I don't know what's going on with it. There we go. Really slick through the center of this corner. Billy's kind of sliding up through it on exit. And then up the hill and down it on exit. It's really slicked off. It'll be interesting to hear what everyone has encountered with the grip. Unfortunately, we are not going to get to find out. Penalties because I've seen my dad in the pits like 50 times now, so I don't know what he was doing. Maybe he had a drive-through and he didn't know how to serve it, or he thought he had a drive-through and it was a stop and go. All right, so Brandon is in 4th, Raymond 9th, Vernon is in 5th, then Logan, Matthews in 10th, Bryce in 7th. Jeff is now leading in the Pro 2s. And Justin is your leader by 4 seconds. Jim is just quick. He's cut that in half, unless the numbers were wrong. Try to find ourselves a battle. Has Dakota quit? I think Dakota quit, getting a speeding penalty. Haven't seen his car. Jim now. Uh-oh. Justin. Or is the timer just messed up? I think the timer was just messed up. So, 3 seconds now to the lead. Billy and Jim both catching. We know Jim can stretch the fuel. He pit on lap 45. Billy pit on 42. Justin pit on 41. So Justin's going to be looking at another pit stop here in about 7-9 laps. Question is anyone's pit stop going to get them to lap 90? Very doubtful. But if Jim can stretch it out 4 or 5 laps longer than everyone, he could definitely make it a little bit further. Hold on to it, Jeff. Looked like he was going off the banking there. But Billy's done a good job recovering from his incident. Unfortunately for Matthews, getting stuck on that wall. Sheldon out here in 2nd. When did he pit? He pit on lap 43. So I'm guessing tire change for him and not for Jeff. Hello, Jim's here. We got a battle for the lead at lap 55. Jim heading to the outside, gonna cut back in. massive grip off the corner. And Justin just looks like a sitting duck here. So tires. I believe tires are coming into play. But now Jim's got the lead again. He's still got Billy trailing him. Billy's not going away. I think Billy is faster. But it's all going to come down to strategy and just a little bit of luck on what they do when it comes to that lap 90 caution. Oh, Billy up on the inside berm, nearly goes over. Brandon's back here, 9 seconds off the lead. And Justin now 2 seconds, almost 3 seconds back. So, yeah, I believe it's tires. I believe that's what's going on. Unless the fuel strategy is slightly changed up and people are looking at trying to stretch it. It sounds like through the slick, you have to be really off of it. Makes me wonder if the top side, though, I mean, top side just must be longer around, so it's not getting them anything. Again, we might not be getting all the data because iRacing doesn't send you exactly what they're doing throttle wise and steering wise, but approximate. It sounds like things have cooled off on how much we're revving. What do we have for lap time? So we started off in the 44.4s, 44.3s, still 43.8. They're getting quicker, actually. So I think that slick is doing again what it kind of did in the last race we did. Raymond doesn't want anything to do with that slick, though. He's running high, wide, and slightly off the banking. Dan running in ninth. Logan. Looks like they put his fenders back on. So I'm wondering if those get instantly fixed in the pits, or it takes so long to do a fuel stop and a tire change that they get fixed. Justin has pit again. He is pit at lap 58. I think he had to throw on tires to stop the bleeding. So Justin's going to be trying to undercut, get some of the speed back that he lost with the new tires. But Jim pulling away, 2 seconds out now. watching pit entry. I think we're a long ways away from people pitting. I think Justin's idea was just get in and get back out on the fresh tires because he can make it from this point. So he just had to stop losing time. That was the number one thing that he had to do. Let's go blimp view for a second. Turn this up though. Let's take a look down on the track. Logan and then Vernon, and Bryce is a lap down, but he pit on lap 52. What has happened with him? Something happened. He is behind Matthias now, who pit on 45. Brandon in third. Up ahead of him is second place Billy, and then you can see how far out Jim is. But yeah, it looks like slick is where you want to go. Now, Billy's trying something interesting there. I don't know if it was on purpose, but it looked like maybe he was trying to enter wide and harder and then cut down and catch the slick to drive off the corner. Or he's trying to avoid the slick altogether. I don't know. But it looks like Jim is just running through the slick most of the time. Logan, you can see him going through there as well. Dan's running a little bit below it. We are now on lap 65. They have done 20 laps since their last pit. Well, Jim has. Billy has gone 24 laps now. So I think Billy's going to have to come in this time. Jim, if he can stretch it out again, he's going to put himself in an interesting situation. He's going to be right around that lap 90. What do we got from Billy here? He is staying out again, so fuel mileage has picked up, it looks like. Crandon pit on lap 43. Vernon on lap 43 as well. Logan on 41. And then Dan on 50. Justin on 58. No pit for Jim. And Billy's coming in. Oh, it's such a risk, but he gets it in there and it looks like he got it slowed down. Brandon staying out. Vernon staying out. Logan is headed in. What has he got for this pit stop? I think this is the most entertaining bit, is watching people come into the pits. Let's watch Chase Cam. I don't think Jim's coming in. I think he's going much longer. Continues on. Brandon looking at 25 laps on this tank. He's heading in a little bit harder this time. Vernon staying out. Let's get back to Jim here. All right, so we are on lap 69, about to complete that. And no one knows it, but there's going to be a caution at lap 90. And I think it's going to win the race for Jim, because it looks like he is able to go further than everyone else. And he can go more than 20 laps. He can go 25 laps right now, so he's not going to pit before lap 90. And I think this is going to catch Justin out, because Justin is going to have to pit early because he short pit the last run to get off the used tires. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see where everyone's at in their strategy. Vernon, I believe, was on pit road. Bryce comes out ahead, but Bryce has been out there for a while. Where is Billy? Billy is here in third place, just ahead of Jim, who has a super tank on that thing. Is he coming in this time? There he comes. Oh, okay. He's in. Crandon has pit already. Justin is 4.7 seconds ahead of Billy, but pit on lap 58, which is going to put him pitting in only a few laps, unless he can go to 25. My dad's still out here in 11th place. Logan is in 8th, just behind Vernon. Logan pit 2 laps before him. Bryce is on a off strategy, and Matthias is in the pits, but he could be saved by the lap 90 caution, depending on where he comes out versus the leader. I want to look here and make sure that there was no one. Okay. Just wanted to make sure there was no one that was saying anything, but yeah, Adam had that weird flip thing, so. Jim is in third. But is his strategy to go to lap 100 from here? Is he running a fuel mileage race backwards from 100? I mean, he's been quick the whole time as well, so I don't know how it's all going to work. Justin working around traffic right now. He gets a little crossed up there on entry. There is Billy, how far he is behind the lead. And there's Jim. We got Jeff leading Pro 2 Light. I don't know if he's the only one left out there. Yes, it looks like Jurassic Park. Sheldon has left the race. Oh, Raymond up the berm a little bit into Logan. Bryce is in 5th right now. He would love a caution at any point, but he's not going to get it. Raymond heading into the pits. 5 seconds behind Justin. I think Justin started flying on these new tires. 43.7s, 44.3s. Billy. Not anything majorly different. And Jim's just kind of looking consistently quick. I mean, he's 1.3 now behind Billy. In and around him. So Justin, Billy, Jim, all getting in the same picture now. When the leader crosses the line to finish lap 89, and this ticks to lap 90 on the screen, then that is when the yellow's coming out. There's your leader, second and third place after 78 laps. And almost an hour of racing. I think I'm going to single file restart it. Just because it wasn't labeling it a double file start. I don't want any confusion. Justin's holding even. But I also think he's in the worst spot for when he pit versus when the yellow is going to come out. So lap 58 for Justin. Lap 67 for Billy, lap 71 for Jim. Justin's gonna have to do a no tire stop, I think, and stay on the lead lap, but he doesn't know that a yellow's coming. They should assume one is coming, but since it was 1 to 3 random cautions, they could think that it's just done. Landing spot is slicked off massively too. Yeah, Jim's just taking it right through the slick. He has found something with that. There goes Justin. So he has got to get in and out before he gets lapped to have any shot at this. Looks like it's a fuel only, and it could just be a short fuel here. Oh, no, now he's going up. Tires are coming off. Where is Billy at? There's Billy. coming towards pit entry. Jim getting around the outside. Justin has got out of the pits. His race is safe by that much, but he's going to have to haul ass to catch up when the yellow does come out. Does Jim short fuel here at the end? Maybe? Is that what he's been working towards? Maybe he can't make it all the way, but if he short fuels, then he saves a ton of time on pit road. It's a possibility. He could make it from here. Oh, dives it in, contact with Billy. Thing just got tight as he dove it in. Billy gets to run off the corner. Anytime that they lose right now, it's not going to matter. What matters is the order they're in at the time of the yellow. Although, if they can catch Justin and put him a lap down, but 84 miles into this one, and they are nose to tail. Jim has been battling someone pretty much this whole race. Whole lot of traffic up ahead. Justin seems to be pulling away now. Bryce and Dan having a good battle back here. Bryce heading to the inside, chucking it hard, little bit of contact. And he's around Dan. All right, coming around. Lap 86 starting now. Up on landing there. He's out wide now, out of the slick. The timing for Billy is going to be really poor because he is at 20 laps when he finishes the next lap. Looking for a way around. Can't quite find it. I think that's why he's maybe moved up the track. Yeah, he's back into the slick now. All four in the slick. Crandon 10 seconds behind. Here he goes. He's got the look. He's going in, slides up. Oh, this corner is actually slicked off a bit too. I haven't seen that. Jim has got the lead and the most fuel. Billy pinching it around the bottom there. Starting lap 88. And Billy cannot pit. Don't pit in the next 2 laps, otherwise your race is ruined if you go a lap down. Oh, wait. Is he clutching? I think he's clutching or way off throttle fuel saving. All right, let's check out the rest of the field. Got Bryce and Dan still together. Logan all on his own in 4th. Justin in 5th. Jeff all by himself leading. Vernon in 7th, Matthias in 6th, who pit on 71, so he shouldn't pit again before the yellow. So he's recovered well after having to take a tow. Brandon's in 3rd, a lap ahead. Then we got my dad in 11th, who pit like 50 times in a couple of laps. Billy's back here in 2nd, and we are about to throw the yellow. Now everyone knows that there's going to be a yellow. I did that, but there we go. All right, so get everyone caught up here, and then hopefully we will have a very good finish. But is Justin gonna pit again? Who's taking tires? Who's taking fuel only? Justin come in and just take tires? It's going to be interesting. Justin really doesn't have a chance because he's got to catch all the way up, and he's all the way back here. We'll see though. But this brings 5, 6, maybe 5. I think 5 people into play now. The random luck of that draw for 90. Hopefully no one gets a flipping truck in the pits, though. That would suck after 90 laps. What is the pit strategy here? The leaders stay out. I did not expect that. Justin stays out. Brandon is in the pits. Logan is in the pits. All right, so this got really interesting because Jim is now in the lead. Last pit, 71. Billy, last pit, 67. Justin, last pit, 81. 10 lap fresher tires if he did take tires. Now for the lap cars, Matthias is in 6th, Vernon 7th, Bryce 8th. Brandon is in 4th, just coming out of the pits. Logan, I think Brandon just came out, yeah. And then Logan just out of the pits. So gonna be pretty interesting. Should be 1 to green this time. Heard all the engines revving there, but let's see how far away everyone is. Who's that on Bryce's pit? All right, everyone should catch up. Leader's got control whenever the pace car goes off. I don't like it, but I don't want to have to micromanage stuff. Looks like everyone's going to be caught up. And I'm going to clear penalties for...
Those car is off. Time to do your job.
Jim can go when he wants. Make sure we're live. We got 7-lap shootout here to the end. All 5 cars on the lead lap. are up there.
Green flag.
And we are green. Sorry, I don't have my broadcast stuff because I wasn't planning on broadcasting. Big question is, what are the tires going to do? What all happens here? Justin has got fresher tires than Billy if he did take tires, which I assume he did. But can he make the pass? Because it looks like it's just super tight through the slick. Brandon has tires from this pit stop, so he's got 20 lap pressure. Billy getting used up there. Restarts have not been kind to Billy. That's how he lost a lot of time last time. Crandon and Logan are on the freshest tires, just pit. Can they do anything with it though? Justin to the lead instantly. Jim might have got the wall. I'm not sure what happened there. Let's go take a look at that real quick before they get back to racing. Oh, Jim gets the wall and loses the lead. Did he get helped out there? I don't think he did. He was just out there. All right, well, Justin's now the leader after being almost a lap down. The yellow saves him. I thought it was going to hurt him. Logan and Brandon, holy crap. Logan with a pass there, but it's not going to be able to complete it. Oh no, Brandon. I don't know if there was prediction code or what. It didn't look like they touched. Justin gets all out of whack there on landing. Jim looks really compliant. Like, his car's not getting all wacky on landings. Is he going to be able to get that spot back? He just gave it away there after being the most dominant. Billy getting hounded by Logan. Logan's going to take a look on the inside. Gets it hooked up in the slick. Around the outside, Billy gets sent to the inside there, but Logan, fresh tires, trying to get it wound up on the top, but it's just so long around there. And Justin checks out a little bit further from Jim. Matthew is in 6th place, but he can feel like he's in 5th place. Just an unfortunate situation with what happened to him. He was fastest truck in practice. Logan has gotten around Billy, and he's looking quick. But he's got Jim to get around, and Justin is checking out. And the laps are winding down. But we do have a lap truck ahead. Justin up very high there and gets it to work. Gets it off the corner just fine. Logan is flying here at the end. He's got this really high, throw it in deep line working. But lap truck going to be up in his way here. He sees it, he plans for it, he's going to cut down. I think Raymond just pulled up out of the way. Logan makes contact. Oh, and Jim goes around. Just terrible situation as you get to the landing there. The way these things react sometimes with contact, it just, yeah, I mean, that was just a racing deal. Unfortunate for Jim, but he wasn't going to get back to the lead. It didn't look like, at least, but white flag. I don't think Logan's got time. 1 second behind. Unless Justin makes a mistake. But absolutely crazy. That worked out for Justin. I did not think he was in a good situation there. A little behind there, Spotter. Here we go. The checkered flag. Justin's going to get it. Logan comes away with a second place. Unexpected. Billy, Crandon, and then Jim, who unfortunately dominated the race, it seemed like. He's going to end up 5th. Let's take a look at this. For the lap cars, Dan gets ahead of Matthias, Vernon, Bryce, Raymond, my dad, Jeff, Sheldon, Dakota, Sean, myself, and Adam. And we've got to go look at what happened to Adam on his pit stop.
Okay, we'll get him next time.
Because some funky things happened here. He goes into the pits, and then it's like it started trying to jack his car up when he missed the pit stall. I don't know. No, he didn't even miss the pit stall. It started before that. That's a weird one. That's a weird one, but that was a good race. That was fun and exciting. I hope everyone enjoyed that. I hope everyone that raced it enjoyed it. Sorry to the people that got weird little bugs like that. Yeah, unfortunately, I need to figure out the pedal situation. I thought I had it solved. I do not have it solved. So, yeah. Thanks for watching.